Hello all, thanks for popping in. Today's just a little update on what's happening in my life. Well, first of all, Johnny finished his last radiation today. He has just done 6 weeks of Monday through Friday, so 42 days of top volume radiation for a person of his age and health. He has done remarkable. He is out on a walk right now. He is getting more steps in a day than I am. We're not supposed to compare ourselves to other people, but it's inspiring. And on the days where I'm like, I don't think I want to walk, he's walking because we were told from the beginning, or he was told, that exercise really helps combat the fatigue that radiation can give. So he has done amazingly well. And I have been pretty quiet about it all because, I don't know, it's kind of like this is my place to not be thinking about that. But having said that, I really appreciate all the support that you've all shown along the way, and all the thoughtfulness. And for those of you who helped drive him, it was so amazing to have friends and family take turns to drive so that I wasn't having to drive 5 days a week. I would have done it, of course, but it was just such a nice break, especially after the first chunk of all of this happening in Portugal, and I was doing all the driving then but the point is, I really appreciate the support. So does Johnny. It's over now, and he gets a month to do nothing but rebuild his strength and his body and his mind and his focus. And that is what he's going to do. So the radiation is not something that we hope to have to do again. And the chemotherapy pills that he's been taking may continue for some time, and they may not. The recent testing of his tumor that was shipped from Portugal to here was tested, and it was inconclusive. So what they were looking for was information about whether he was going to take the chemotherapy favorably or not. In other words, is there any point in giving it to him, or is he just one of those people who doesn't respond well? And we were ready for either answer because we believe there are options, but we got inconclusive. And there's 5% of the population, or 5% of the time when testing, they don't have enough material. So that was like amazing. It actually is a testament to how teeny tiny the tumor itself was. Where he stands today is, in the past 6 weeks, the secondary tumor that had shown up between surgery and starting treatment here in Toronto was much smaller than the first one, which was already small. And it did shrink during this treatment, but we don't know much. So we're just going to believe that health is the outcome for Johnny, and we're going to focus on that. And we're not actually going to Google a whole lot. We've been told about what it all means, his diagnosis, etc. And again, I posted this on Instagram a long time ago when it all first kicked off, and I just said I'm not one for numbers or statistics, so why would I start now? So that's kind of the place that we firmly stand. Johnny feels the same, and he's good. His spirits are good, and he's a bit foggy. He's a little slower than normal, but he's absolutely still Johnny, and he's looking forward to starting a new regime of health and mental focus, meditation, and all the things that we're all supposed to do all the time anyway. So so anyway, I'm nearing in on my 5-minute cutoff. This might be a two-parter, but for now I just wanted to say he's done. He came home with his mask that they use to when they have him in the MRI thing, and I saw him on the street with his friends, and he was like trying it on, and I thought, how ironic, it's Halloween. He came inside and he's like, I don't know what to do with this. And I said, you absolutely do not need this. Like, you are throwing that out. In fact, maybe under the coming new moon, we should burn it or destroy it or something. Probably a good idea. Anyways, that's our Halloween. And I don't know about you, but we're just so happy to be moving into this next season. So soon I leave for Portugal. I will go there for 4 weeks because, well, I live there. So I live here too. And that's a whole other episode. The beauty and the challenges of living in two countries. So for now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to focus on the new property. Probably I'll just tell you all about it when I get there. Okay? All right. See y'all later. And I have another postscript. This here that you see on the wall is where the previous fireplace was. It was a faux fireplace. And I have a nice sort of warm putty color on the wall, which I did throughout. I painted the window trim and the baseboards, everything the same color. And now I'm thinking like a mossy green wall, just the one that runs all the way back to through the dining room into the kitchen. So that's what I'm thinking about, but I just don't know if I can do it because I leave next Friday. So 1 week or a week and a day. Yeah, probably not, but I don't know. I always feel like I should outsource that, or I should always DIY painting. And let's see.